Austin police are making operational changes after the vote to relax city laws on homelessness. I'm Sydney Benter.
And I'm Alex Capriello, in tonight for Robert Hadlock. Officers will only be able to cite or arrest someone who is sitting, lying, or camping in a public space if they pose a health or safety threat. KXAN Investigator Kevin Clark spoke with police advocates who say public safety is at risk.
When it comes to camping,
APD Chief Brian Manley says new training is in order for officers. They'll be responding differently to people who sit, lie, and camp in a public space.
if we receive a call, whether it be from a business owner or from a citizen, involving an individual that may be sitting and lying in public space, whether it be in front of a business or along a public thoroughfare, we will have to be able to prove that that conduct poses a hazard or a danger.
Officers will now have to make that call. The ordinance changes, approved during a marathon council meeting, were a win for those who say criminalizing homelessness is harmful and unproductive.
It will lead to individuals being under less of a financial burden due to fines or potential fines.
But Ken Cassidy of the Austin Police Association believes the jobs of officers just became more difficult.
It's going to leave the officers in a situation where there's conflict between citizens and the homeless, and there's going to be nothing they can do to help the people that are calling.
Opponents of the changes believe camping could become a free-for-all. Council also passed an ordinance asking city staff to consider reasonable rules for camping and identify resources like showers, bathrooms, and lockers. A couple of leaders said they supported the sit, lie, and camping changes, but that those resources should be in place first.
What this will allow, that is not currently allowed, is camping on sidewalks if you're not blocking entrance or blocking pedestrians. I don't think that's the best we can do.
Kevin Clark, KXAN News.
Law enforcement in Austin issued over 1,400 sit, lie, and camp citations in 2018. Chief Manley says most people voluntarily complied before it even got to that point. The city of Austin is already heavily invested in cleaning up homeless camps. In March, it started paying to clean up camps under bridges and overpasses. TxDOT said that the camps had grown so much that it could no longer use state funds to pay for a city issue. Crews clean up more than 60 camps each month at a cost of about $400,000 a year. Austin's watershed department also got involved earlier this year after discovering human waste in streams along the camps. They're cleaning up 9 problem areas and helping people relocate to safer spots.
The council's decision to relax the city's sit and lie ordinance isn't sitting well with a lot of UT students. A group advocating for student safety is worried it'll hurt officers' ability to protect students. Now they're looking at other schools across the country for inspiration on how to handle a growing homeless population. Several reps for the nonprofit traveled to Los Angeles to meet with officials at the LAPD and University of Southern California. Safehorn's president Joel McNew said the USC campus has an additional 2.5-mile perimeter patrolled by campus police and LAPD officers. Considered a safe zone, this area has good lighting and a lift program to take students wherever they need. Safehorn's reps want to establish a similar Longhorn zone. McNew said Austin City Council made a mistake to move forward on changing the sit and lie ordinance without actually hearing from UT students.
The student communication should be a big part of this. They are responsible for that area. The university is something that makes a huge impact to our community, and we should protect that area. And that is the responsibility of the city of Austin.
McNew said the majority of incidents that happen between students and the homeless occurs on the West Campus. UT Police Chief David Carter had expressed concerns about relaxing the city's rules. He sent out a tweet tonight saying he's spoken with Chief Manley and will support his efforts to keep areas around UT's campus safe.